Hey cruisers, we are finally getting around to our review of this crazy looking thing, the Snorkeling Gear full face snorkel mask. We've had this thing for quite a while now, but we really wanted to give it a few good tests before telling you about it. So we took it on our last cruise with the intention of testing it out and doing the review right there on the beautiful Cabo San Lucas beach. And here's how that went. We've been waiting for the right opportunity to try out our new Snorkeling Gear full dry snorkeling mask with 180-degree vision, anti-fog, free breathing. These things look totally ridiculous when you put them on, but for research purposes, I'm going to show you right here in Cabo San Lucas how this is done, and we're gonna see how we like this product. Let's check it out. So the assembly is pretty simple on this thing. You really just take this portion and pop it into place. All right, I guess that's it. And then you put it on your head and give it a go. I'm a little creeped out by the idea of breathing through this, but we're gonna give it a try. All right, ready? That is the most relaxing, peaceful. As you can see, it seemed to work really well, but we didn't feel like that was enough of a test. So we took it to our local YMCA and basically spent the whole day testing it out. I'll tell you more about that in a minute, but first, let's talk about the pros and cons and why you might want this as a cruiser. If you plan to take a warm weather cruise and you like to snorkel, there's a lot to like about a full face snorkeling mask. Here are a few of the pros. Unlike a regular snorkel mask combo, it allows you to breathe through your nose and your mouth when you're snorkeling. When you're resurfacing, there's no need to expel water by whoosh, blowing water through a snorkel because no water gets inside of it. In our experience, it does not fog up. And we didn't even try to use this little defogger stuff that it comes with. Also, it has a great field of view. As you can see, there's just more plastic. There's really no continual fussing to attach a snorkel to the mask. You know how you have to do that on the side? You just attach the top piece to the mask piece and voila. There is nothing to put your mouth on and no need to rent a snorkel that's been in who knows how many other mouths. Okay, how about the cons? Well, it takes up a lot of space in my suitcase, but no more, I guess, than a regular snorkel and mask combo. Big con. You can't talk with it. The design totally blocks the sound, you guys. And yeah, it just looks wacky. You also need to remain relaxed and calm when you're snorkeling with this. Some people report that if you breathe a little bit too heavily while you're snorkeling, the ball gets lodged in the snorkel piece and it makes it difficult to breathe. So also, it can be a little bit cumbersome to put on and it can be hard to tighten the straps yourself. All things that can be overcome. Lastly, you just can't use it to free dive. This is the biggest complaint that we hear on YouTube and about people that have tried to use it. You just can't equalize when you dive. So let's quickly address this equalization thing. The problem is you can't do the standard nose pinch thing. We looked into this and even got the skinny from a company that makes these. Of course, you could try other methods for equalization. Some say that a yawning type action works for them, while others say moving their jaw in a left to right motion, fashion, whatever works. But here is the industry response. These just aren't made for free diving. They're meant for near surface snorkeling. So there you go. If you like to free dive and equalize with a nose pinch, this probably isn't for you. So let's get back to our testing at the local pool. All right, so it's really important that you loosen the straps up quite a bit before you put on the mask, because you won't be able to get it on your head if you don't. So I have it all the way loosened up, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it on right now with one hand while I show you. Is it nice? The water's nice? Okay, here we go, ready? This is not gonna be pretty. So the difference today with it is that I felt like I could actually breathe through my mouth, whereas when we were in Cabo, I felt like my mouth was being pressed shut, but this time I could breathe through my mouth or my nose, and it was way more relaxing here in the pool. So that is a good thing, because I was worried that it was like pressing my jaw shut before. I would give that a thumbs up, and so far no fogging. No fogging! The bottom line here is it worked terrific. I had no fogging whatsoever, no problems breathing, and no leaking. We also let one of my son's friends test it out too, and she loved it. She used it for quite a while and has convinced her mom that she needs one too. Now, to be fair, we were a bit worried about buying this in the beginning because we'd seen a few reviews in which people complained about feeling like they just couldn't breathe. That doesn't sound good. And fogging issues. We did not have those problems in the circumstances that we used the mask. Perhaps there are some problems inherent to other brands or styles. I don't know. Who knows? But for us, it was a win. Now, we got this on Amazon Lightning deal for around $40, but normally they run about $50 to $80. We will put a link in the description and you can check it out for yourself if it interests you. Now, be sure to carefully read the instructions, you guys, when it comes to choosing the correct size for your face. They give you really good detailed instructions on how to do that on Amazon when you buy it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. All of your kind comments and thumbs up mean so much to us. Until next time, get in gear and get cruising. And don't forget to follow us on social media, because on Facebook, we will post lightning deals when these bad boys come up.
First mate of the week.